introduce you guys to the fam. Let's go. Over here we got Nanuk. He is about to be 11 years old and he is the oldest mafioso of this fam. And he's spoiled and he's old and he's got his hurts in his back legs, he's got arthritis, and he sure knows how to take advantage of it. He has the voice of a brontosaurus. That's not an existing thing, but if you go back a couple million years and you picture like a dinosaur screaming through the valley, this would be Nanuk. So if Nanuk doesn't get to come inside because, you know, he's entitled to the couch at this age, he is going to throw a fit all night long. Nanuk! Nanuk, can you jump up? Come on! Good boy! Good boy! This is Alaska, and she's 9.5 years old. She used to be a sled dog. Now she's just a retiree who likes to do nothing but chill. Her favorite activities is to lay in her house with straw, fresh straw preferably. She likes to beg for treats, and when she does go on her daily retiree walk, she doesn't really do anything at all besides walking next to your legs, waiting for the treat that she knows that you have in your pocket. So, I don't know, Alaska, you're pretty vocal, not much to say about you, huh? You kind of quit, you kind of gave up, kind of like a patient that just decided, like, I'm done. Life is over for me now, I'm just going to be old and haggard. She's like an old cat lady. All she likes to do is sit on the couch and watch gossip TV, soap opera. Right, Alaska? You're a pretty girl. This is the kennel fluffybutts sign. This is obviously what I named my kennel, and the reason for that is that they have, you know, absurd fluffy butts. So it was an easy thing to do to name this kennel. Let's move on to Healey. This is my puppy at almost 12 months. She's Adigan. Hush. This is Healey Vanille. Adigan. This is Healey. We live in Healey, and her name is Healey, so it's super cliche. But basically, I call her Healey Vanille, and she's my cutest little favorite of a dog. Are you done? I had quite the hopes for her to be a lead dog, but as of now, she's too whimsical. So we're gonna test her and see what she can become. But this one, she has figured out in an early age that looks matters. So when it comes to getting her way, manipulating, and using all the female traits you possibly can do that in the toxic handbook of how to get your way with pretty much anything, she's figured it out at the ripe age of 12 months. So this is my mischievous puppy Healey, and hopefully a future very good sled dog. Right, Healey? Right, Healey? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. This is Adigan. He's Healey's brother. He's also about to turn 1 year old. He's got a big old noggin on him. And Adigan is my biggest hope as of the younger. And he's a bully. He's a bully, and he's excited, and he's a teenager. He's also very horny, and he likes to. I love him, but he's a lot, and he's currently running as a lead dog, which is pretty exciting. He's a really obedient dog, and I have really high hopes for him. What a fucker! Hey! What the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? You don't run for one day and you're gonna be a goddamn asshole? Yeah. How romantic with sled dogs, huh? Is Paxton. He is 1 out of 7 dogs I kept from the same litter. So I have a lot of siblings over here, a lot of incest possibilities. So we're trying to keep them safe from doing that. You know, dogs don't know any better. And Paxton here is probably one of my more intelligent dogs. He's very emotionally intelligent. He reads the room. He thinks a lot, and in general, he's just very in tune with you as a person. Any people really, but the problem with Paxton is that he does have a lot of ego that evolves around being the boss. He wants to be the alpha, he wants to be the main pack leader, and because of that he does get himself into a lot of trouble, hence losing a lot of pieces and parts of his ear. He's got a big scar on his eyelid, he lost his canine tooth, but in all, he's a good sled dog. He's just kind of very assertive, and doesn't necessarily get away with it. This is Chubs. We call him Mr. Chubs. And Chubs is the teddy bear of the pack. He's a love bug. He would just love to just lay on the couch and be petted for 24/7. He's not much of a sled dog. He tries, but the poor thing did have a car accident 3 years ago, so we cannot expect as much of him anymore. But he is the one puppy that I had in my bed as just a couple months old, and I think he remembers it. And so he has had a little bit of an advantage in his life where I kind of spoiled him early on, and I feel like we kind of see the results of that today. But Chubs is a good dog. He's the one male I have that doesn't want to engage in any fighting whatsoever, which is kind of rare at this yard. This is Tulic. He is one of the more powerful dogs that I have. Excellent sled dog. Runs in wheels closest to the sled. He's kind of a goofy, big dog. I like to talk to him as he's like the gym bro. He is very powerful, very strong, very athletic. But he doesn't necessarily have the best social skills. No offense to gym bros, but he kind of likes to have all the attention, but doesn't know how to get it in a non-invasive way. So one of the favorite things he likes to do is to push his body weight into your shoulders and see if you can handle his sheer body mass. He also has a fetish for hands and fingers. So there's also that going on here. Tulic, can you sit? Sit. That's my hair. Sit. Tulic. Good boy. Good boy. We got Timber. Timber is 1 out of 2 completely white. Healey! Shut the fuck up. We got Timber. Everybody wants to be in front of the camera. Yeah, we have Timber. As you can see, he's a very loyal dog. Timber has small man syndrome, which means he's really aggressive towards other males, wants to put them in their place, when really he has no body mass at all to defend themselves with. So Timber is an active and ongoing work. Having him in the team with other males, he feels the need to kind of set his dominance early on, and really when it comes down to it, he would have nothing to fight with. So he's kind of a sensitive soul that you have to watch. He also has this thing where he has broken out of every single collar I ever bought him. He's a good boy, but he's definitely a little extra. This is Chitna. She has a lot of energy. She is also my lead dog. One of the better dogs I ever had, actually. She's a true athlete. She does have a lot of crazy qualities to her, one of them being extremely promiscuous. She doesn't have to be in her heat cycle to offer up her ass to any of the males around here, which can be pretty tedious and annoying. And yeah, she also loves to have the sumis, and she's kind of a nutcase, but she is the best dog that I have, so I honestly take the good with the bad, right? And she's a ginger, so I'm sorry, but that's a thing. So that was 9 of my 17 dogs. Stay tuned if you want to meet the rest of them tomorrow. Right now I have Nanuk in the couch. He's just chilling after having a little bit of a tantrum out there. So he's now going to be in the couch for the rest of the night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.